we go.
Yay!
I am scared. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask, what does the arrows do? I looked at the colors and
What arrows?
What arrows?
like I have 3 arrows that an angel person gave
Oh
me.
yeah, like the red.
Yeah. I just don't remember what they do.
I can go back and find it.
Okay.
You got 3 arrows from an angel person?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like more than 10 episodes ago.
Yeah. I have 1 red one, 1 gold one, and 1 blue one. And all I know is the gold one heals.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're live. I didn't.
Welcome
Hello.
to Dungeon Academy.
I love that picture of Strahd just chilling by the fireplace, like he's gonna tell a Christmas story.
yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to Dungeon Academy. D&D thing that we do.
Yep.
If you're watching on Twitch, and if you're watching on Twitch and you are kind of rich, well, you could get some bits and donate them to us. Once we get 1,000, a random player will get a natural 20. And up above Aya is the activity tracker. We're watching. We're tracking you. So if you follow or anything like that, we're going to know about it, and it's going to be on the screen. So just so you know.
If you watch us, watch out.
Also on Twitch, if you hover over the screen on the left, you can see our situations
Yeah.
and how owie we are and
Except
stuff.
for mine, because I'm lazy.
Someday.
Well,
Someday.
soon. And after this,
And-
I'm just hammering it down at D&D Beyond.
All right.
You can see how amazing we are and how good we are at everything.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
Or
group-
how good we're supposed to be at things.
the group is.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're amazing.
The group is on a quest for the Rod of 7 Parts, which is a magic item broken into 7 pieces. So each piece is in a different D&D campaign setting. So they had actually just found the 3rd piece, but they have a problem. One member of the group, Seraphine, made a pact with a dark power named Yog the Invincible. She's been sucked into her own domain of dread. And so Winthrop is there with her, trying to figure out a way to get her out. And then 2 other members of the group were able to get out of Ravenloft. And they want to go to Sigil, the City of Doors, to track down agents of Seraphine's god, Umbra, to see if they can summon... they're going to try to get Umbra's help.
Help.
So, for a long time, you were all traveling on Spelljammer together, and you learned a lot about each other, so you know quite a bit about Seraphine's god, Umbra. So I'm just going to run over some Umbra fun facts for you before we start.
Oh, give us some juicy details.
So Umbra is from a really old adventure from Dungeon Magazine, number 55. The adventure was called Umbra. It was written by Chris Perkins. And so that's where all of this Umbra stuff comes from, is from this adventure. So what you know about Umbra, on the palm of her left hand, she has a symbol, which you can probably sort of see on the cover. It's just like 3 squiggly sperms kind of together. Niccolo.
It looks slightly like a percentage sign.
Yeah, it does. It does, yeah. So, what happened was Umbra was just a little girl born in the city of Sigil with a mark on her hand. And it turns out that there was this prophecy long ago that she would be born and would grow into a god. So there was these people called the Zaktars, a faction in Sigil. And so the Zaktars were named after a guy named Zaktar, who was a prophet, and he saw that this was going to happen. But he kind of mysteriously disappeared at some point, but other Zaktars were still around. So 3 Zaktars turned themselves to stone, and they would become real again once Umbra arrived at the temple that they had prepared for her. So, in my Planescape campaign, the heroes actually found Umbra and brought her to the temple, and those 3 Zaktars became real, and the group and the Zaktars helped Umbra grow into a goddess. So that's the basic story. But the thing about Umbra is the guy Zaktar believed that she was the one true being, and he seemed like he had plans for her or something, but they never.
Huh.
He kind of disappeared, so nobody's sure exactly what that was all about. And the Zaktars still exist in Sigil, and they believe that everything in the multiverse was created for the benefit of Umbra, who is the one true being. So that's their governing philosophy. That's what they believe in. Sigil is full of factions, and each one has their own belief that kind of guides everything that they do. So, yeah, I think I got everything for you there. So you all know that. So, let's see. Winthrop. All right, so Seraphine has a little realm with a battlefield, and she has her temple of Umbra, but it's all run down and cracked and stuff. And Winthrop was there, and there's this floating island on the other side of the battlefield. And I believe Winthrop had flown over there to check it out. Is that right?
Well, I said I was going to fly, and then she kind of just did a mist shenaniganry and spat me out there.
Right.
Yep.
Because Seraphine can control the mists to a degree.
Yeah.
So you walked through the mists, and you walked onto the floating island. So it's just a fairly small island. There's 13 statues of angels. And there's this long stone path. In the far end, there's a huge pile of body parts. And there's a small open-air structure where you see the abbot with his huge black feathered wings working on a slab.
So he's like making the army that Seraphine fights every time, basically.
Could be.
Cool. Do I recognize any of the 13 angel statues things?
You're going to look at one?
The nearest one?
You
Yeah.
look at the nearest one? Okay. It's a very generic statue of an angel, but at the base of it, there's like dirt as if it was a freshly dug grave.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so these angels are like gravestones. Fun.
I'm sure that's fine.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Perfectly fine.
So it's just like a graveyard. And there's the abbot working with a bunch of body parts at one end. And it's like that the entirety of the whole island. That's just how big it is. Cool. I haven't thought this far ahead. I'm just like showed up and it's like, what was I doing? I wasn't expecting to see the abbot as well, so I'm scared.
You see him, he does not see you. His back is to you. His hands are covered in blood.
Okay. Cool.
A little voice of Brave Sweet speaks in your head. Shoot him in the head.
No!
I get that. Like a little Brave Sweet voice going like, no, Brave Sweet, the last time you did that, we got eaten by soup. We're not okay.
I can't deal with this right now.
Can't deal with that.
But not yet.
The other side is like, no, don't do it.
I think
You're better than this.
Do it. Little demon and angel on your shoulder. You should.
Don't shoot at it.
that's
Make
funny.
friends.
I think right now what I'm going to be doing is hide and watch what he's doing so I can better figure out what I was gonna say.
So
Sorry.
you hide behind one of the statues.
Hmm.
You watch him work for a little while, and he's sewing a mongrel folk together. And he pauses at one point, kind of turns actually towards you. He doesn't see you, and he like
Okay.
holds his face and he begins to weep.
Mm, okay. Um. Um. I don't know how to emotions. What am I doing? Um. I guess I'll approach him and ask what is happening.
He looks up at you, startled, and looks at his hands covered in blood, and he says, "You? Did she send you?"
No,
He starts looking around.
no. I assume you're meaning Seraphine.
Of course.
No. I came of my own volition.
So, why?
I want to. Domains of Dread are prisons for not just those living there, but the ones in charge of it. Seraphine was my friend. I want to get her out. And if I can get you out too, that would be.
He looks at you for a second, and he walks a little closer, and he says, "Why do you want to get me out?"
Well, I wasn't sure at first. But then I was at that temple earlier and I noticed that there was statues of you specifically with the first angel of Umbra. And I know Seraphine lost a lot of her faith in Umbra.
He's a little shocked, and he says, "There's a statue of me?" And
Yeah.
the island rumbles a little bit, and the grave dirt by each of the statues kind of moves around a bit, as if there's things buried in there moving. But
Wow.
it stops after he regains his composure.
What? And after that, I'm like, yeah, my thinking is maybe if she can regain or let go of something she's lost, she might be able to combat the dark power that holds her here.
He sits down on some steps that lead up to where he was working, and he sighs and he says, my job was a point of pride for me as an angel of Umbra, where I would try to redeem evil creatures. And I was able to do it 3 times. And then I got brazen, and I heard about Strahd. And I thought that Umbra would reward me greatly if I could redeem Strahd. So I came here, and he holds up his bloody hands, and he says, "And look what happened."
Well,
I would have at one time said, "We should redeem Seraphine." And again, the place rumbles, and the grave dirt shakes a little bit. He says, but now I know that Seraphine just needs to be destroyed. And you could help me.
The thing is, though, wasn't this had only happened how long ago? A day at most.
Yes.
It's such a new domain.
I've been trapped in Barovia for a while. And yes, this is all new and I don't understand it myself. But I lost everything. I even lost Vasilka, who is supposed to be a gift to Strahd, a tool to change him. I could have just killed him.
Well,
I'm an angel.
would killing him in the domain even work, though?
I don't know.
Because...
Listen, I'm a failure. Okay? And I see things a little more clearly now. So what I would like to do, is there a way tonight when you return to the temple, when Seraphine is sleeping, you could kill her? Or bring her to me, and I'll kill her for you. And then perhaps we can escape this place, and the multiverse will be rid of another Strahd type of evil.
if we want to rid the multiverse of another Strahd type of evil, I think the root of the problem is the dark powers themselves.
The whole island rumbles, and all of the graves shake, and a hand pops out of one of the graves, and he looks in alarm. Something is starting to pull itself out of the grave.
Well, okay.
Meanwhile, Seraphine, in your temple.
Yeah, I probably feel this.
You hear a voice whispering your name coming from a main hall where the statues are.
Oh shit. I'll go follow it.
Okay, so it kind of seems to be coming from one of the statues of Umbra.
Oh fuck.
And
What's up, girl?
A voice whispers, it just echoes throughout the place. You can become more powerful, more invincible.
How?
You know that there's this pit in one of the rooms that kind of, when you get close to it, it tries to pull you in with like kind of a suction kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It says, throw Winthrop into the pit. Winthrop is your enemy.
Well, that's not really true. Okay.
You are Seraphine. You are a conqueror, an overlord. We will conquer the multiverse, one city at a time, sucking them in and adding them to your realm until they're all here and all ruled by you. But people like Winthrop, advisors and agents with their own agenda, will ruin this campaign.
Okay. Okay.
All you have to do is lead Winthrop into the room with the pit, and the rest will be done. But for now, I bring you a gift. And like lightning strikes, the whole realm shakes, and like mists part, and you can sense a huge chunk of the prime material plane has been torn out and added to your realm. This giant dwarven city with like a magma river, magma falls, and dwarves looking around horrified.
Oh shit.
And they had just been
It's your dwarf boy.
They'd been kind of taken over by a dwarf who had built some magic armor. and took them over. So they're all screaming, and they all look up to the dark, cloudy sky. And you have the power to address them if you want. You can have the mists take on a form representing you, and you can tell them whatever you want. If you want, you don't have to.
Seraphine is a god.
We're gods. It's fine. Yeah. I'll probably speak to them and just not trying to be like scary or anything, but I'll definitely just say like, I'm panicking. So I'll kind of just be like, welcome. Cool. If anyone has any questions, come to the temple and I will answer them.
The most chill overlord.
Yeah, the most cool. Welcome to my temple.
Hey, what's up, Miss Boogery?
Yeah. Welcome to my crib, MTV. I will definitely just sort of
Pulls out some of that swag that we bought you earlier. That you
yeah, I'll kind of just say if you need questions answered or aid, come find me at the temple.
Really? Questions answered?
I don't know the rules of this. Can I create things like in the realm?
Well, what do you want to create?
Food. I don't know. If
You want to create food? All right, make like I guess what would that be?
a god check.
Yeah, but what stat would that be tied to?
Survival?
Probably
Probably
intelligence.
survival.
Try to make intelligence. Arcana.
Well,
Ooh, yeah,
that's
that makes
not
sense.
good, but okay.
I mean, hey, you're new to this being god stuff.
Okay, yeah. 18.
Do you want it to appear like in a big pile or in everybody's house?
No, kind of just like get down. Just giant tables with food that like looks actually healthy, or if anyone's too scared, like crates of stuff to like that appear in front of every house.
A big feast table in the middle
Not
of...
feast, like
Yeah,
feast.
yeah.
I don't want to recreate that. Just like a common area, and then like individual crates. That way, everyone isn't like drawn out in the chaos.
So their leader that you kind of helped, his name is Grimalk Irongo, and he calls out to them. He tells them that this is a great day and they've met the future, and that this will be a holiday celebrated for years to come. So enjoy your feast. You know, they're all just kind of like.
Shit.
But he starts going around and picking out some dwarves, and he's gonna lead them to your temple.
Okay, I guess I'll get ready to meet them.
All right. So, meanwhile, Brave Sweet and Lilia, Marcus Neural was leading you through the mists out of Barovia. So you appear back in Eberron in the Mournlands in that train station, and there's all these corpses everywhere, and you know that your ship, your Spelljammer ship, is in a lake not far from here. And this realm that you're in is still twisted by the gaze of the Queen of Chaos. So the ground is kind of wobbly, and there's like tentacles.
Right.
4 feet
like
tall.
The poles poking out of the
Kind
ground.
of waving around.
How long has it been?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Do we
I've
know?
been in Barovia for
Like,
a while.
Has it been long enough where we had a long rest? Probably at some point, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
So you can see the Spelljammer ship. So
Brave Sweet is still bragging about her accomplishment of stealing the rod. Like, she's still holding it up to your face, like. I hugged him. You see that? You see, but then I took it.
Yeah, but also it seems. Good job.
I mean, it wasn't his. It wasn't his. It was mine. Mine all alone.
Okay, if you say so. But
Ow, my back. She realizes she's walking too fast.
We should get you a cane or something. You seem like you're having a little bit of trouble there.
There's a dead guy with a cane not too far away.
Oh.
And
Just grab a random staff.
I think she's
Fine.
stuck.
oh
Yep,
no.
Yep, she's stuck.
Already? Oh no. It's...
Technical difficulty. Our mortal.
Gosh, dang it.
No.
What happened? Oh,
The
she's
true
frozen.
BBG.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, so Lilia, so Marcus says.
Oh no! All right,
Hey!
there
Hey!
Good.
there we go.
Hey.
There we go. There we go.
Just a temporary time stop. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, internet. Thanks.
So.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
So she hurt her back.
Mhm.
All right. And you said something about a walking stick.
Yeah, there was a dead guy with a walking
She's
stick.
like, I don't need no stinking walking stick. I'm still 30. Just aged up a little bit, that's all.
Okay, just let me know if you need some help.
Do you know if this is permanent?
I can check.
Can you dispel magic this?
Can I check an Arcana check it?
This is from a ghost, right? The ghost dragon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lilia is going to study you for a minute, I guess, and
Just gets real close and just like,
She's like, don't look at my wrinkles too quickly. Too closely. Too close.
all right, let's see. There it is. You know Lilia. Lilia, make an Arcana. Oh.
Can I assist? Because I'm like trying to figure this out too, or no?
She's probably gonna get it no matter what.
Real good Arcana. Our little warlock.
23.
A little warlock doing her stuff.
So what you know, Lilia, is that normally a greater restoration spell will reverse it, but it would have to be cast within 24 hours of the change, and it's been more than 24 hours.
Oh no, really?
Mhm.
Oh no.
I don't think we had a greater restoration anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
No. All right. I guess
So-
I can live with this.
I think
Fine,
it might be
okay.
permanent, but like, I don't know, maybe if we meet somebody powerful enough, or, I mean, possibly use the rod, but I feel like there's other things that you could use that for, you know. You still look beautiful,
She-
Tracy.
She.
Don't read the chat.
Why do I feel like you're? Why do I feel like you're patronizing me?
I'm not
I think she-
patronizing you. I believe. I think
She.
you're gorgeous.
Sigh. She like uses like good boy as like a helping dog, like, you know, one of those. Yeah. uses her blink dog as like a what do you call those dogs?
Like a seeing eye dog kind of.
Service
Yeah,
dog?
yeah, kind of thing. Like if she has problems walking or whatever, she like leans on him a little bit.
Oh,
Like it's adorable. It's adorable.
Mhm.
And of course, good boy stays near her because you guys are gross with your stuff.
Something weird is coursing through our blood. And
No, I'm a good bean.
So
Lilia always tries to pet him and just kind of walks away, and she gets really sad about it.
Aw.
you go to your ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you get close,
She puts the hat back on. The captain hat is back on.
As you get close to your dragon ship, the crew spots you, and they let out a cheer, and they lower the ramp, and they kind of run down and gather around you and say, "We thought you were dead." And they all give you high fives and stuff, but then they wonder, where's Winthrop and Seraphine?
I go, okay, crew, listen up. So, we know that Seraphine was going down kind of a darker path, but now she's gone full throttle. She's full on God's own. Now we're going to get her back. As I said, this look here, it's not permanent. We're going to find a way out of this. And we're going to
Meanwhile,
find
Lily
a
is
way
like-
to get to...
Lilia just behind her, like trying to say something, and they're like,
Yeah, it's just like, hold on, sweetie. Marcus brought us back. I stole this rod. You should hear about this story. I stole the rod. I'll tell you about it all later after over a beer and some stuff. But the point is, we have a new problem. So a new dark realm. And I think we can do a little sidetrack of getting the rod of 7 parts and take a spin to this new dark Seraphine realm and get her back. Yes.
I don't think we can travel with the ship into the dark realm.
But we got Marcus. Marcus here.
No, Marcus is with Seraphine.
Marcus here.
Marcus says,
Well, I think
I thought we were going to the City of Doors or something.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, we're going to Sigil, and Sigil will find we can find Seraphine there.
Well, how are we going to get there?
No, we were gonna go to Sigil to try to find help Seraphine.
Right. Sorry,
You know,
my
like-
brain is not what it used to be.
It's okay. And Lilia will just like pat you and be like, just don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
All right. We're going to everybody. We're heading to Sigil.
Can I
Do you
ask
think?
what's the gift's name?
Gulfstream Bilger.
Yeah, because he knows a lot about stuff. Can I or Rainbow? Can I ask either of them how to get to Sigil?
Gulfstream Bilger says, "There's no way to get there through a ship." And Secret Rainbow says, she gives you like a secret smile and like a little thumbs up.
Secret smile.
And they'll just go to Bracer and be like, maybe we should talk to Rainbow aloud.
All right.
She says, "Do you want to know what I've been doing while you were gone?"
What you been up to, Rainbow?
Oh, of course.
She pulls out this little kit that she has, full of all sorts of weird trinkets. She says, "There's doors to Sigil, like all over the multiverse, right? So
Well, that's convenient.
there's a certain spell where you can detect those portals, right? So we had a lot of time to kill, right? So I've been going around, and guess what? Guess.
What?
There's a door right here.
I found
Like,
it. I
right
did.
here.
I found a door, and I figured out the portal key.
You're the
Woo!
best, Rainbow. You're the best. This is
I give
why,
her a high
This is
five.
why you're here.
She gives you a high five.
This is why
Yay!
you're on our crew.
She says, in a derailed train, in one of the car doors, if you knock on it 3 times, it becomes a portal to Sigil.
Oh, well. Then
Well,
I
we
think
can't- Hold on, but we can't get the ship through there, right?
no, but we could take another away team to get to the train.
Right, but like maybe we should.
Marcus says, "You're going to take an away team to Sigil?"
It seems.
I was
I mean,
not
what
e-
else do you want me
I
to
was
do
not
for Sigil?
expecting this.
What else do you want us to do?
I don't know.
Just, like, come on, Marcus. Come on, Mark.
It's fine.
You want to come along? You just volunteered yourself.
I'm thrown off by this, that's all. The little throne.
Oh,
I mean, so what was I to suspect when suddenly Seraphine was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be play gods, yeah," you know?
no. Like, there's no way to get the ship through that portal, right? It's just like a train door, right?
Yes,
I assume it's just a door.
it's just a human-sized door, you know.
Okay.
We could ram the ship through the door.
Now I'll ask Rainbow: is there a way out of Sigil?
But we can just go back through this portal. It's a 2-way portal.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I
I
got-
don't want. I like. My thing is that like they've been literally just hanging around here doing absolutely nothing while we were in Barovia, and it seems kind of unfair to do that.
That's why we're gonna take some people with us.
Right, but maybe we can send them out to do something else while we're in Sigil.
Oh, maybe like we need materials in order to assemble the second piece to our Rod of Seven Parts. We can send out one of the away missions to go and get the appropriate supplies. And so by the time we get back with Seraphine, we can assemble the next piece of the Rod of Seven Parts together.
Sure.
It's pretty good.
And maybe they can do like a trade situation, because we kind of need money to get materials.
Yeah. Last time we just basically gave all of our money away.
Yeah.
All right. So, people, we're all going to Sigil. We're gonna have Team A going for Seraphine's Dark Realm. If you're into that, join us.
Team A.
It's like in school. It's like, all right, you can choose this project. Project.
Yeah, you can choose hell or heaven. Great.
Yeah.
Good
Or
choice.
you can choose option B, where you make money so we can put the Rod of Seven Parts together, or B, find the parts that we need, like the components. What are the components? Do we remember what the components
It's all
are?
sorts of gunk. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, there was
It's like a special ink.
She just draws on a piece of paper for like the sign up sheet for Team B, like all sorts of junk.
Sign up sheet.
There you go.
Okay.
Amazing.
Like, okay.
It's like,
I
okay, we've
don't
got
have
heaven, we've got
my-
hell, and we've got purgatory. Let's go.
I don't have my list of crew
Let me
people
see
with
if I
me,
can open it.
so I'm trying to remember all the crew. Anybody have
There's
a
a
list?
lot of
I wrote it
NPCs. We
down.
have a
I
lot
had it
of NPCs.
somewhere.
I know
Hold
I
on.
made a Google Doc of it a long time ago.
Let's see if I can find that real fast for
So
you.
I know there's Big B.
Mm-hmm.
There's Gull Scream. There's Seeker of Rainbows. There's Marcus
Valendra.
Neural. There's Valendra the Wind Duke.
Yep.
Okay, we've got Zara,
We got hamsters.
Yasmina.
She's dead.
Okay,
Oh.
Amina.
Who's that? What's
That's the genie for Zara.
Yeah, she's dead. They're dead.
Sava 6. I think he's dead too. He's
Savaxis is dead. The
Yep.
Draconian. Yep.
Yes, Big B.
Yeah.
Girl Scream.
Yep.
Speaker of Rainbows. Marcus, Valindra,
hmm
Sid.
Oh yeah, the Gargoyle.
Yeah. Sid the Gargoyle.
And there was some newer ones. I know there was Jennifer,
Mhm.
the Nimble, right?
Fabio.
Yeah,
Fabio.
Fabio's on here.
But he's back with Strahd, I think.
I'm just gonna put rip.
Wait, Strahd's with us. Wait, did
Wait,
Strahd
is
come
Strahd
back?
here?
No, I
Strahd,
don't.
yeah, no,
He
Strahd
can't
can't
leave.
go through.
So
Okay.
wait, no, Fabio would have come with us, right?
All right, so Fabio, and what about? So that means Vasilka is with you too.
Stop it.
The
Yeah.
Flesh Golem bride.
I'm a little pissed about that.
And then there's also
There's
also Axel, the giant space hamster.
Yes.
Right. Axel.
So I think Axel would want to go to Barovia. Right?
Dope. Okay. It's like, I want my server
Would
back.
Vasilka want to go? She wants to go where? Where's Fabio going?
Probably wherever I'm going.
And you're going to Sigil,
I'm-
right?
I'm going to Sigil, yes.
So Fabio and Vasilka, we're going.
What's the miniature space hamster? Twinkles, sparkles, sprinkles.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
something shiny.
Did I condemn my force?
What was it, Aya?
Yes.
It was Twinkle.
I, mean,
Twinkles.
I feel like most of them are going to want to go to Sigil.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants. They could try, but
You'll need
Well, like-
you'll need Marcus to go back to.
Yes, we
Right.
will need Marcus. Marcus,
Hmm.
you're with us.
Valendra wants to go
no.
wherever there's rod stuff, so she's going to go to Sigil.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, we can't just leave the ship here. Somebody has to stay
It's true.
with the ship.
That's
So
true.
like, so that they don't again, they were sitting around here for 2 months or whatever, how long we were in Barovia for. How long were we in Barovia for? Like real time?
Yeah.
Probably time is weird in Barovia.
It was only a few days, but
Okay,
but
but
the
like,
other thing is that time doesn't always pass the same. So like
yeah,
even if it feels like you've only been there for a few days, more time might have passed in the prime.
that's yeah.
So the
Okay.
ship's probably been sitting there for like a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I feel like Sid Gold,
Gold Spanner.
he probably like at least a couple of them can go and like maybe like I know that there's like a spaceport or something, right? I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
A spaceport? Where?
Am I wrong? Isn't there like a gift spaceport?
Where?
That was back from the other planet before when we landed here, right?
Yeah.
Wait, in like wild space or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're
We could
you're-
ask them to take the ship back there if we wanted to protect our ship.
That can
but
take a while, though.
That's
Yeah.
why
I know I'm not there,
to
but I'm
be
letting
honest,
you
like,
know it
yeah,
takes
Nobody's
ages.
seen this ship
Right.
in a month.
But like again, we're going. I know that this is
A
gonna
little
take
Winthrop
while,
voice
and
in our
we
head
might
says,
as well be doing something to,
all right. So staying
get
with the
ourselves
ship.
set up.
Why don't we staying with the ship? Sid will stay with the ship if that's okay. Bigby
Yep.
will stay with the ship.
Yep.
Hurry up.
And then Sigil, Fabio, Vasilka, Secret Rainbows, Valendra, right? And I guess going the people brave enough to go to Barovia are Jennifer, the nimble, right? Axel, the emo giant space hamster.
Yeah.
Wait, why are they going to Barovia?
I don't know. You wanted one team to go to Barovia, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
it's
We're
just
all
two-
going to Sigil. It's just a bunch of people in Sigil are going to get stuff in Sigil, and a bunch of people from Sigil are going to go to Sigil to another door that leads to Seraphine Dark Realm of Wonder.
I thought what? No.
Yeah, no, it's two teams. One with the ship, one to Sigil. One with the ship is gonna go and like collect ingredients and also like do some
Money.
like, money trading.
Money
And the
trading.
other team is going to Sigil to find Umbra's like temple and talk to Umbra.
Yeah,
And I have full and utter confidence in Bigby, the third, fifth, whatever.
The eighth.
The eighth. I have full confidence in Bigby to like sell or trade or whatever it is to get the funds that we need in order to connect the rod of seven parts. In fact, I leave them with the other piece of the rod of seven parts, and we make sure that the rod is separate from the other section of the rod, so we're fine. So no funny business happens when we're gone.
I just had a realization.
Yeah.
Our main source of like oxygen is also our main source of renewable resources. And Lilia likes making cookies. So are you just gonna have like a bake sale or something?
A bake sale? Yeah.
Bake sale fundraiser.
Start like a Girl Guide Scout cookie sort of thing.
my
Go to door
Yeah,
to door.
is friends with a Girl Scout, so she can probably make that work.
Okay.
Yes. Oh
So-
my God.
Sorry.
Brave Sweet is organizing the crew into teams, and you're preparing to go
The
to
best she
Sigil
can.
and maybe have a bake sale. So
Bake sale.
She will leave them her recipes if they
Bake
would wish to
sale.
make some cookies.
all right, back in
Yeah.
the domain of dread. I just want to see. So Winthrop,
Hi.
you're on the island, the floating island.
Hmm.
And you see down below the mists part. There's a rumble. And this huge dwarven city appears and kind of is annexed into the realm.
Yeah.
And then you see the mists form into. Is it Seraphine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make myself.
And
I'm not gonna
It
hide.
addresses them, and the abbot looks extremely alarmed.
What just happened?
And he says,
Day one. Colonization.
"It's begun, Winthrop. It's already begun.
Fuck.
She just dragged a mortal city into this realm. All of those
What?
innocent dwarves are doomed because of her."
Trapping
They're
souls
trapped
here.
here forever. Just like the Barovians, they'll die, their souls will enter the mists, and they'll be reborn into a new dwarven shell.
Don't say
Winthrop,
that.
when Seraphine sleeps tonight, she dies.
I just. What were the first three? Your first three. Redemption thing. You were an angel of redemption, right?
Yes. The first
What?
three. He turns away sadly. And let's see, I got my list here.
Shit.
Oh, I'm also eyeing the graves because things started moving, and I'm not here for that either.
The first was a Cambion, a fiend named Derngrin, who was a mercenary who actually acted against Umbra when she was just a little girl. But I was able to convince him to join the Zaktars rather than oppose them. The second was a devil, a winged woman named Amalika. She throws snakes at people. I exploited her love of snakes to express to her that living creatures have value and that they deserve to be taken care of, not betrayed and murdered. The third was a mercenary Yugoloth named Inamigal. And he had been bound to the Zaktar temple for decades. Once he was free, he had no purpose. So I explained to him that taking care of the cathedral was a worthy cause, and that he hadn't wasted his time, and now he voluntarily continues to take care of the Zaktar Cathedral in Sigil. And, so those are the three. Why do you ask?
Just wondering if you can find similar veins in that with anybody that might need it here. And based off of your second story, you know why I can't kill Seraphine.
Why?
Betrayal. You said it yourself. I'm pretty sure she didn't mean to take on this. She was trying to protect everybody that she cared about. And there wasn't really much time to think things through. I don't believe she meant for any of this to happen. What kind of dark power would choose someone who didn't want it to happen?
Well, the dark powers can see what's inside of you. And they saw the truth about your friend.
You want the truth? We took demon blood to save our other friends. There's demon blood coursing through her veins. Is that what the dark power saw? We just need to purge it. But how do you purge?
You sound like me before I understood the truth. The redemption is not permanent. It's not. People are what they are. I can tell you now that those three fiends that I redeemed eventually are going to turn back to their old ways.
But I ask you something.
Your friend Seraphine has shown you her true self now.
You want to know what her true self was? She almost lost an arm in place of Lilia in order to get us out of the abyss. What we ended up doing instead was getting a freaking blood transfusion from some sort of demon. That's the reason why I have this scar. That's the reason I have these freaking wings. It's just... What that dark power saw wasn't Seraphine. It was the blood that was transfused. You don't have to believe me from it because we only just met a couple days ago.
You just gave me an idea. You have demon blood?
Yeah. That's kind of why I couldn't do anything during the battle the other day.
Well, he brings you to the pile of body parts, many of which are dripping fresh blood. Maybe there's a reason you were sent to me.
What is your idea?
I have spent months assembling bodies, changing parts, and that includes infusing things with blood. I mean, I could get rid of your demon blood, couldn't I?
I mean, maybe. I don't know how it works. A demon gave it.
He looks at you and he says, maybe you were sent here to save me.
How would I,
Something in the realm is angry, and the whole island begins to shake.
Oh!
And the grave dirt shakes, and one like angel of blasphemy pulls itself free from the grave. It's 10 feet tall, and it has big black wings, and its face is kind of this hideous distortion, like big eyes with red pupils and a really long tongue. And it hisses and it lurches towards you.
Fun! Okay, here we go. What's happening? Ah!
Oh, thank you, Lord Arctic Frost. Thank you. One random player gets a D20.
Oh, shoot.
I will roll it. Thanks, Frost. A frosty entity appears.
Also, good job, Rena. Yay!
Oh, look at that. Rena got the natural 20.
Got it, girl.
He deserves it.
Okay, finding my spell list. Hold up, because where'd it go?
Over in Seraphine's temple,
Oh, there it is.
the dwarf in armor and 10 close dwarf advisors approach you, Seraphine, and the armored dwarf kneels before you and he holds up his axe and he says, "How should I address you?"
Seraphine will do fine.
Well, I owe you. You gave me a kingdom, and now I swear to you my undying loyalty.
Shit, okay. Wasn't my intention, but okay.
This armor has given me incredible power, and with it, I've taken over. How shall we serve you? I have a list. He holds out a scroll of all those who wronged me in my life. And I was thinking perhaps we could behead them publicly with a guillotine and create like a river of blood.
How about you give me the list? I'll think of something. Don't do anything. And you just go home and like have a good rest. Like think about it. Don't do anything.
Drink some tea, have some cookies.
I'll take this. I'll take it. I'll think about it, and then I'll come to you with my answer tomorrow.
Seraphine, there's like a breeze that blows through the temple, pulling you, tugging gently at you towards the pit room.
Fuck.
And a voice whispers, "Bring them to the pit."
Okay. I'll kind of just shakily grab the list from him and just be like,
as you go to grab the list
or something? Come on.
As you go to grab the list, the wind sucks it and it starts to make its way towards the. You know what, Bracelet, you're right. Seraphine, make a charisma save as your demon blood roils at the idea of throwing these dudes.
Yeah, of course it does.
Brienne, why?
Okay. 13.
You fail. You bring them toward the sucking pit.
Oh no.
He goes, "Uh-oh, my list." Run. And
No.
They all run over and they bend over and they pick up the list right by the pit, this huge pit in this big room.
I
And then there's like a huge sound like whoosh, and they're like, oh, ah! And like the dwarves start falling in, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But their leader in his invulnerable armor is like, ah! And like holding onto the ground, slowly getting dragged into the pit.
I'll try to grab him. I'll try to grab him out.
We're trying to prove you're good. God dang it!
Make
I'm trying.
Okay, make 2 things. Make a strength and
Comedy.
1 more charisma save.
Okay, it's a comedy of errors. Okay. Come on. No. No, it's 9.
Oh, you kind of reach for him, but then, ah! And so all the dwarves are sucked into the pit.
Do it. Do it.
No.
They're all gone.
Oh, fuck me. I tried, guys. Okay.
All right. So
Well.
back in the Mournlands in the Eberron, you've broken your crew into some teams, and you're gonna go to Sigil.
Yes.
All right. So you go
Yes.
you go to the train, the door in the train, and you knock on it 3 times.
Yep.
You knock, it suddenly becomes a swirling blue portal shooting out sparks. You can't see through it. Do you go through?
Before we leave, I'll make sure. Who's staying behind?
I barely know. I think
So-
Sid was staying behind, and Bigby was
Big
gonna
B.
stay behind, and Jennifer. We had Jennifer stay behind.
I will introduce Jennifer to Vasilka.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they would get along good.
Yeah.
All right, so Vasilka the flesh golem is also gonna stay behind.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
I think they could be friends.
All right, and then you're gonna go through the portal.
You two go over here. Play nice.
I'll tell Jennifer to make sure that Vasilka is taken care of because I think that she could use a friend.
Okay.
And I'll tell the crew that's staying behind to try and I'll give them the list of things that I know we need. And I will call them on the rock things that we have on our stones
Oh,
of
communicate with them. Okay. Yep.
yeah. I will call them when we need to rendezvous with us. So they know to keep an eye out on that thing.
Probably when you got back out into Eberron, you probably saw on your crystal that you had 4 messages from Yami waiting.
Oh!
I would guess.
Aw.
Because it doesn't work
That's
in
cute.
Barovia. Barovia has no
Yeah.
cell service, so.
Just suddenly you get a bunch of notifications like when you just get off the plane.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's no spell
Whoa.
service.
Yeah, yeah,
So you step
No
through the
spell
portal.
service in Barovia. It's really annoying.
yeah. Oh
Yes,
man.
you step through the portal.
But yeah, I will
Yes.
make sure that they know what they're doing, and that is getting money and getting
Yeah, yeah.
just so they're not
Stuff.
sitting here for a month.
Gave them a list of things to do.
Yeah.
So,
Be like, good luck, kids.
all right, so you step through the portal.
Spell service I just got.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow.
All right, you step through the portal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You step through
Yes.
the portal. You appear in a city. Okay. So it's like a hollow donut. You're on the inside of it. And the city spreads all the way up. And if you look up, there's actually city above you. The gravity is weird here. And in the middle, there's this cloud of radiant energy that seems to emit soft daylight. And you're in the middle of this big open square where there's stalls and stuff. And you see all sorts of creatures. You see centaurs, but they're like goats. They have a goat bottom half, and they have ram horns. You see a lot of tieflings with horns. Let's see. You've got
When I take a whiff of the air, what does it smell like?
What does it smell like?
Hot garbage.
Yeah, it's kind of hot and a little bit of death, but also
A
spicy
little bit
food.
death, hot garbage,
Yeah.
but spicy food.
And
So
wet like it
so
just
taco
rained.
time, Taco Bell.
Also, there's people dress a certain way, a lot of leather, and a lot of people wear
All right.
skull caps with a melted candle on it that's lit.
Oh.
Cool.
A
Are any of
woman,
the jackets blue?
sure.
Oh, I
A
hate
woman approaches you. She's a huge, like, puff of red hair, and she has a furry tail sticking out of her butt. And she has, like, a
Oh.
little furry creature on her shoulder with one eye. And she walks up to you and she says, "You look clueless. Need a tout?"
Well, hello. We are.
Adventures!
I know, you're clueless primes. It's very obvious. Do you have Jink?
Jink.
We don't.
I like pull out like maybe a few gold coins. Like
That's it.
we
That's
got,
it. You've got Jink. I'm gonna need one
I
Jink.
got Jink.
I can show you around the city.
All right, I flip her one gold coin to be like, and then I'm like, take us to the door. You know where all the dark realms are. We're kind of sightseeing. You know.
This is the city of doors, ma'am.
I'm gonna like pat and pat Gracie as my usual move, just like, hello, hi, I'm sorry.
All right, I
about
should
my
let you
friend.
do the chatting, darling.
Sorry about my grandma. She's a little clueless.
It's all right. Why are you here? Where are you going?
Excuse
That's all I need
me.
to know.
We're looking for the Temple of Umbra.
Oh, the Zaktar Cathedral.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, I'll walk slow for you, ma'am.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I like walk with good boy, just like.
So are you bringing?
Oh yeah, we're disguising right now. Yeah.
Are you bringing any of the NPCs with you, or are you sending them all off to get ingredients?
They're all coming with me. Well, except for the ones that are getting ingredients.
So you're keeping Fabio, Seeker, and that's it.
And Marcus.
And Marcus.
I want to keep an eye on Marcus. I don't trust him still.
Here are my Nejma glasses.
All right.
So you've got this huge flesh golem stomping around with you, and nobody bats an eye, you know? Like, 'cause there's all sorts of weird creatures.
Does he feel? Does Fabio feel like almost at home because he's not being stared at? He's just like.
No, he doesn't have any reaction to it, other than he instinctively reaches out to hold your hand.
Oh, I totally take his hand. I totally do.
Adorable.
And like she's like doing the old lady thing where like maybe he has an arm out and I'm like doing that thing. I'm like,
As you're walking, you notice
It's adorable.
what looks like a hag pushing a wheelbarrow, and it's full of these giant larvae with faces of people on them that look very unhappy.
Oh,
It's kind of like
I go.
80s animatronic faces, like baby faces. Like,
Oh,
they're all slimy.
I
You
go.
know?
What are those?
Like Quato from the original Total Recall. That makes.
Ah,
Gracie, don't be rude. My goodness.
she just voices all of her opinions. Oh, that's disgusting. What are those? Oh, those are gross. Get them away from me.
Maybe somebody thinks you're gross. Don't be mean.
You're right.
And then
You judge somebody's children.
this big, it's like a bull with metal plates on its skin, is pulling a cart with a cage in it, and in the cage there's like 12 poor people, and the cart is being driven by 2 blue goblins, and they're kind of riding by you, and some of the people in the cage like reach out to you, help me, yeah.
Should we help?
Kylie says, ignore them, clueless, they're criminals.
Oh.
Brave
Okay.
Sweet is like she like if she can sneakily flip like one of the poor people like a gold coin, she'll try, but she doesn't want anybody else to see. Does she have to roll a stealth check or something?
No, it's okay. You flip one a coin, and she says, she looks at it and says, thank you. She like stuffs it in her shirt.
Good luck.
You continue on.
Brave Sweet has like a sucker of a heart.
All right, and you see, she brings you to like a square, And in the center of it is this huge tower with holes in it. And suddenly there's like a blast of wind that comes out of it, and it makes this really loud howling noise.
Ooh.
And Kylie says, "It's just past the Screaming Tower. Come on."
That's like a giant flute! That's so cool!
Yes.
She says, "I think it has a portal to the elemental plane of air in it."
Oh.
And you see a whole bunch of
I've
gargoyles.
been there. Hey, we could go and say hi.
She says, "Well, from what I hear, the bashers who go inside and get caught when the portal is open get blown out the roof and go flying. So,
Oh.
and they end up in the dead book. Maybe don't.
Yeah, maybe not.
We can always go there anytime anyway, so it's fine.
I want to quickly, take Lilia's shoulder and say, "Is there a way we can sense if another part of the rod of 7 parts is here? Just, since we're here."
I mean, I have it on me, so.
I thought you left it with Bigby. No.
I think we have to take one part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you took
Yeah.
the 2 joined pieces, but you left the other
No,
piece?
Yeah.
the other way.
No.
The 2 joint pieces in the
Okay.
ship. And
On the
third
ship.
one- because the third one is the one that can show you where the next one is.
Okay. So you make your way around the Screaming Tower, and there is this huge cathedral. And there is a grinning, a beautiful woman with wings in a black baby carriage. And she seems to recognize you as you approach. And she's wearing a necklace, and it has the symbol of Umbra on it, the percentile symbol.
Oh. Do we know you? Have we met?
She
As we
says,
approach.
"Welcome to
Do
the
I
Zaktar
know you?
Do I know?
Have we met before? Are you my grandson?
She says, it was
Are you my grandson?
it was prophesized that you were going to come here."
Oh no. Religious is like, oh no, more future prophecy stuff.
The Zaktars have foretold this, the fate of the first angel. She says, "Reach into the carriage, and you shall receive what you need." It's a baby carriage. You can't see what's inside it from where you're standing.
Does she look
Is she-
nice?
Pretty sure,
Does she look nice? Because,
She
right
looks
away,
like a
I can
devil.
tell there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't, seem right. So, can I do an insight check on this lady?
You know, you can tell she's a devil. She has a huge sword. She has sharpened teeth, pointed ears. She looks very evil, but she's wearing clothing of gold and white and the symbol of Umbra.
I mean, that means nothing to me. I know a lot of very nice people that are supposed to be evil, and some very good people that are.
I think while you're making your roll, Brave Sweet's slowly reaching her hand into the crib carriage.
I
She's
got
like a sucker.
I got 22.
22 for what?
Insight. I want to know if she is being on the up and up here, because she seems a little shady, because it's a random person who'll come up to you in the street and be like, "Hey, touch my baby carriage."
Your insight tells you that she's being honest. Bracesuit, when you reach in,
Yep.
it's full of snakes.
Ah!
Make a dexterity saving throw.
It's a lady who sells snakes! Oh no!
I wanted it to be rats or something. Oh no.
I want it to be rat.
10.
So you there's a big box in there. You get your hand on it, but one snake kind of curls around your arm and is starting to slither up your arm.
Oh. What color is the snake?
Is it a scary snake?
What color is it?
Maybe a green.
Yeah, it's
cute
green.
Green one.
It's green.
It's a cute green one. Okay.
No, it's not. It's got big fangs.
Oh. I go. Oh. This is what I need. Okay.
it look
I'm
fun.
trying to keep calm as possible so the snake doesn't actually want to bite me.
So you let it go up your arm,
Yes.
and it starts to go around your neck.
Hello, hey snake, can you be careful? I can talk.
Are you gonna talk to animals?
I mean, I can
Yes,
talk to
okay.
him. Yeah, and I'll be
Oh
like,
no, you're gonna talk to it.
We tricked you into getting to an animal.
John, you should be ready for
Let's.
Yes.
this.
Oh, I gotta do that. All right. Oh, I don't want to. All right. What do you ask
You don't
it?
have to do
I'm
anything.
just gonna be like, excuse me, sorry, please don't, hurt my friend. She's very nice, and I don't want her to die. That would be great.
I can cast.
I already lost
too.
one
I'm like, I'm
friend
one of
today.
you.
That's enough friends to lose.
I am also one of your kind. Yes.
It says, that's okay. I was just,
Oh my God, it's
I
Kermit.
just wanted to go up around, Gonna go around the neck,
Little round,
go around the old armpit. Now I'm gonna come down the other side.
just the loop-de-loop.
All right, you do your
Whee!
audio pal.
I love
Keep
that.
Kermit.
I
I want to keep Kermit. I want to
Yes.
keep Kermit.
No, gotta go back in the carriage.
No!
No,
You'll never
Kermit, come
see
back.
me again.
No! My new friends!
I can't leave my wife and kids in there.
Oh. We can take them with us, Kermit.
Yeah, let's just take the whole box of snakes.
Oh no, that sounds horrible. Can't leave all my friends.
Oh.
All right, bye, Kermit.
Bye. Hope to
The-
see you soon.
The Amalika looks at the box that you're holding and looks at you with a big smile
Oh,
on
I
her
still
face,
have a bunny. That's right. Thank you.
expectantly. Oh yeah, you have a bunny.
I get a bunny.
Probably.
You
Like
just
a
never
bunny
put her
stick.
back. You
That's right. I just took him with us.
just
I have a bunny from Barovia.
No! You stole the
Bro.
bunny!
Yeah, I did. And I realized it after like its head sticks up because it recognizes the fact that there was a snake crawling on me or something.
The bunny's name.
It's like, okay, Bun Bun, back.
Your bun bun.
I don't remember what her voice
Bun.
was.
It was some West.
It was
Southern-
like
It was like
West
accent.
hick person.
Oh, it was like, all right.
Yeah.
Evelyn's your bunny cousin.
Hey, this shit is
Yeah.
really crazy.
Evelyn's bunny cousin. Yeah.
Whoa, watch out for that snake.
This is what happens when you let the two characters that can talk to animals loose on it.
Yeah.
Bam, I can talk to animals too. You just have to
That's
give me
Your backpack sure is dusty. And then she does like the rabbit thing with her nose,
Oh,
Aww. I'll be sure to get it clean, Bun Bun.
like that.
John, I would like to say that I love every time you do an animal voice. Joy and so
Me too.
happy.
It's beautiful.
The bun nose.
So this lady is still staring at you, looking at the box. She's like, ooh, I think they're going to open it. Then you start talking to the snake. And she goes, ooh, I think they're going to open it now. And then she sees you talking to a bunny. And now the bunny goes back in the backpack. She's like, ooh, I think they're going to open it now.
We open it now.
You do?
Open it.
Inside is a gauntlet, shimmering with golden light. And the box is lined with like velvet.
I go, oh, my eyes.
Be
She
careful,
says,
we might destroy half of the universe.
behold, the gauntlet of redemption.
Oh!
We got a friend that needs some redeeming.
This sounds like something we need.
Yeah.
You can use this gauntlet to redeem someone at the cost of the wearer.
I slap it on Bun Bun.
Oh,
Right.
Alright. So it's like
I don't let her.
it's like the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes, you did.
It's like the Infinity Gauntlet, and it goes onto the paw of the rabbit, and it resizes to fit her paw, and she like holds it up. And you see on the palm it has the symbol of Umbra, just like the goddess Umbra.
So,
I love this so much.
hold on. What do you mean by
I feel power coursing through me.
It is the light that's in you, hun. Bun.
the
You
light
got a
of
purpose in
Umbra?
life.
She almost snaps her finger, but then doesn't.
My little
This is
paw.
the most powerful bunny in the universe.
Protected at all costs.
Must
Yeah.
protect.
Yeah.
Good bun.
Good bun.
So
Oh my god, I love this so much.
you have the Gauntlet of Redemption. The rabbit is wearing it, and Amalka
Yes.
says, "I think you have what you came for."
Thank you so much. What do we call you?
Amalika.
Malika.
Nice to meet you, Malika. I'm Lilia.
I know.
Oh.
I don't envy your choice. Farewell. She squeaka, backs up her carriage of snakes, and then starts squeaking it into the temple.
That was convenient.
Convenient pot point.
Yeah.
You swear you hear a voice in the temple say, "Hurry up and get the party back together."
Well, I guess we have the thing with me.
Well, nothing else for you to do except to go back to Seraphine.
All right, Kermit.
Thanks, Garrett.
Don't forget time works differently, so you're gonna match up just fine.
Oh, that's convenient.
Right on.
So you're in the city of Sigil. You have your NPCs out buying stuff somehow, and
With
then
the
you're gonna
money we don't
regroup,
have.
and you're gonna go back through the portal
Yeah.
to your ship. Then you're gonna have Marcus open the mists, and you're gonna go back into Seraphine's domain.
How many people are going?
Probably a fuck ton that I don't want there.
Oh, who are you bringing?
It's like a children field trip. It's like a grade 12
God.
field trip.
You guys are all
I don't know.
Yeah.
if
Horny
I'm going-
teenagers.
Do they
I
have-
don't know if Lilia wants to bring everybody on this trip. It seems like the kind of thing that should really be like Seraphine's closest friends and like the one person we need to get there, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be me, Brave Sweet, and Marcus. The rest of them we'll meet up with them with like we'll just meet up
A
with
few
them
days
back in
getting
the ship.
supplies and selling cookies
Yeah.
and whatnot.
I forgot my permission slips. Can't go.
I look
Nice
at
try,
Marcus
bucko.
and I'm
Like-
just like
Marcus, you're the bus driver.
I forget. All right,
I'm not even there.
let's go to corpse pile with the mist in it, and they'll do the thing, and we go through.
Sounds good.
All right. He goes up to the
Buckle
corpse
up.
pile. He holds his hand up to the mist. It swirls, and in it, you can see, kind of like the whole level that Seraphine is in, video game level. It's slowly rotating. So you see the temple and the battlefield.
Just like a
And the
loading
island.
screen. Like,
Yeah, you go to, so you go through and you enter the loading screen. Yeah.
Two kick a plate.
That's a yes. You're going through.
yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Go through.
let's do it.
Seraphine, you realize people are trying to log into your level.
log into
Where
your
do you
server.
place them?
Fuck.
It's Lilia and Brave
Probably-
Sweet and Marcus. and
If I
Nora.
can, if I can poke them, like, yeah, I'll deposit them outside my temple.
Okay. You deposit outside the temple. Now, Winter, you were you were up there. And
Yeah.
an angel of blasphemy popped out of the ground.
Yeah.
What do you do as it roars at you?
Take a defensive stance and yell, "What the heck is happening?" at Abbott,
Get down.
because I don't know. And
Yeah.
I will protect myself if I need to, but I'm not here.
I can also grab her with the mist or grab him if I feel crazy shit happening.
The place is shaking. You're gonna reach out for Winthrop and pull Winthrop through the mists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, I don't like this. I don't like not knowing what you're doing.
Winthrop, you're enveloped in mist.
I was like, wait.
You appear in the temple, and hey, look, who's that in the doorway? It's Lilia and Brave Sweet.
Oh, goodness.
The entire group is here
We're like, oh!
in this new domain of dread.
Before I see them, I'm like, Seraphina wasn't done. Oh, hi! And I go for hugs.
We're like, win!
We made it! We have the thing!
I'll
And
kind
I point
of,
to the bunny.
I hold up the bun.
oh God, I'll kind of walk up and be like, oh.
I have incredible power, everybody. Your fate is in my hands.
It's gotten bad.
Seraphine, there was an idea that was interrupted by this angel zombie. I don't really know how else to describe it right now. I am still
How
reeling.
so?
Okay, I don't know what the plan was because as soon as something was said, there was this grave that decided to rumble and a thing went to attack me. Well, it looked hostile at least, and I wanted to know what it was, and now I'm here.
I'm sorry. I felt really bad stuff going on, and there was a lot of shaking, so I kind of just panicked and yanked you back.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Seraphine!
Hi. I'll kind of run over. Shut up. I'll run over and hug both of them really hard.
Can I find what's happening? I want to know what the plan was because he was there and I was talking to him, and now I'm here and I don't know what his plan was.
Shit. Do you want to go back?
It might be helpful. Yeah, but if
Should we all
something's
go
going on here,
I
no.
don't know if I should be here by this temple right now. There's kind of a lot of bad shit happening. Should I break?
It would be worse if you go there.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that he wants to kill you.
Okay.
Seraphine, you all feel like a wind blow through the temple, slightly pulling you towards one large room.
Oh shit. Don't go inside.
Seraphine, you hear a whisper that says,
Oh, fuck.
pull them in. Make
No.
a charisma save.
No!
No, I don't want to.
No!
Oh my god.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you resist. The wind
The
doesn't
love of the
strengthen,
friendship!
but you all feel like a wind actually almost dragging you into this other room, but you are able
Whoa.
to resist.
That's not good. I don't think that's good.
It kind of sucks some people in already. And I
It's like a
don't
vacuum in your temple.
Yeah, I
Vacuum.
don't like it.
We came to get you out. We went to,
Why does the bunny have a gold glove?
yeah, so
Yeah.
we went to the Temple of Umbra, and there was a lady with wings, and she had things in a box.
Oh, it's that
And-
one. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yes, she's nice.
yeah, she's very nice. And she gave us that, and Bergsy for some reason put it on the bunny.
Well,
she
she said
just
some
does things
possible
without
things.
thinking sometimes, so it's fine.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is the gauntlet of
Yeah.
redemption, and we're here to save you, Seraphine.
You just need to take the gauntlet now. I think you have to shake its hand.
We did ask what it does because Bracey was like, "No, we have to go now," and I was like, "Okay, I guess we
None of
get
us know any plans. We
The
just
rabbit,
have
the rabbit
ideas.
says, "Well, I have attuned to it, and I could tell you that I think you gotta be a worshiper of Umbra to unlock its true power,
Oh, fuck.
the power
there
of
you go.
redemption."
Well, kind
Seems
of.
to me like we need. The bunny says that we need somebody that believes in Umbra to use the gauntlet to save you.
Well,
Umbra sent
believe-
this to you to save you.
Believing is one thing. Worshipper is a different thing.
Well, we're yes. We're-
Yeah.
I don't know how religion works, guys.
You want me to go get the abbot?
I am bad.
Should I mean I don't know if I
know what?
can you give that to the yeah.
I'll just fly this time, not teleport. I think that'll freak him out.
Okay.
And I'll just turn into a raven and fly back towards the island.
Okay. So you see the abbot standing over the grave that the angel had popped out of. The grave dirt has settled again. It looks like it's gone. You don't see the angel of blasphemy anywhere.
Cool.
So you're in raven form and you fly closer. What do you do?
Well, I can't do anything else in raven form, so I assume I land like really close by and turn back into elf and hope that thing doesn't come out. I don't like the fact that I have to do this because I need to talk to him. But I'm staying away from that grave and say, sorry, I think Seraphine wanted to say something and I needed to come back. I wasn't done here.
He says it went back in. What was that?
I don't know. I mean, the DM keeps saying it's an angel of blasphemy, but I don't know what that means.
It's some kind of blasphemous angel. That's all I could tell. He says.
Well, you had a plan that you were going to say to me, and then that thing showed up. So I'm thinking it might be better if we're not on the island when that happens. If you want to tell that to me. However, I have something I need to tell you too.
And what would that be?
Lilia and Braithsweet are here now. They had gone to Sigil and met with the snake lady. I'm not good with names, I'm sorry. But the snake lady that...
One of my redeemed... I see.
Yeah. And she gave them a gauntlet of redemption. Does that mean anything to you?
The Zaktars are prophets. They knew that this would happen. They gave who has the item? The gauntlet.
Well, right now, for some reason, a bunny does. But also, we can talk with animals. So the bunny said that it needs a worshiper of Umbra. And you're the closest that I know of right now. That's not Seraphine herself. And I don't know if she's worshiping Umbra anymore.
The whole aisle starts to shake again. And he looks around nervous. And he says, let's go now.
Okay.
So he spreads his wings and he takes flight.
I turn back into a raven using both of my wild shapes for the day and also take flight.
So you in the temple see the angel and the raven fly over the battlefield and land at the entrance of the temple of Umbra. And he's very tall. He's like 8 feet tall. And he kind of
very intimidating. I turn back into my elf form when I land as well.
Seraphine, he looks at you with an angry expression on his face.
I know.
Hi.
I know you're not on good terms. Let's hear everything out, though. He has an idea, too. The first one being killing you, which I think was clear from what happened earlier in the temple. It was bloody. I'm assuming that that's the goal there.
Listen, mister, I'm not letting you kill Seraphine. She's my friend.
We already went over this, Lilia. Thank you.
Yeah, but she just like stands there and pumps her shoulders up like.
He looks down at you, Lilia, and he says, "Your loyalty, I think, is misplaced. But I'm not here to kill your friend. I'm told that Umbra sent us a gift."
I turn to the abbot and say, "Okay, so also I want to know what your idea was. I am affected, Lilia is affected, and Seraphine was affected."
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
The abbot says, "I was told that you had demon blood in you, and I could get rid of it and replace it."
That would be...
What? What would you replace it with?
Well, I have body parts from all sorts of different creatures.
You just replace it with their...
Oh, you have dwarves down there.
Yeah, I don't really want to subject them to that. It's not.
That's...
Yeah, what?
Well, if you told them that it was for the sake of saving them, they can go back home because this kingdom will no longer exist.
Well, I don't know
Should
that.
they be willing to go? Oh.
He sees the bunny holding the shimmering golden gauntlet And he gasps and he looks at it in awe as the rabbit holds it up.
Like, yeah, I told you the bunny had it. I don't know why the bunny has it, but
This is the pineal power.
It has the symbol of Umbra on the palm. Amazing. And it resized itself. Why did you give it to the bunny?
I
Good
look at Brave
question.
Sweet.
Yeah, seems like someone has some explaining to do.
Well, the snake lady told me that whomever uses this gauntlet to save whoever this person is from evil would die using it afterwards.
So you put on
Since
a
I felt
20?
the quick need to slap it onto someone and get going, and I
Uh-oh.
No.
No, the power of Umbra compels you.
No.
Right?
No.
Always, right? It's the
No.
climax.
I'm so.
Oh, no.
Put this
Oh,
together.
she's moving
She's
again.
back.
You froze
Yeah.
out.
all right. What had happened? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go
you
back.
froze.
You're in the
and
middle of your
like-
talking.
The bunny has to die, and that's it.
All right.
Put it on the bunny.
I put it on the bunny, and because and the lady told me that whomever used this gauntlet would die after using the gauntlet. So I would not put it on anybody else.
But a random rabbit?
Yeah.
That seems like
Well,
I don't want to kill anybody.
in any case,
No,
even
but
if it is at the cost of a life,
The wind, the sucking wind gets stronger. It's Seraphine.
what is one life?
You hear
just
a
rest.
whisper. Throw the gauntlet into the pit. Do it now.
Uh-oh.
I swear to God, no.
So all your hair is
Crystal,
kind of blowing around,
No.
and it's almost starting to pull you.
I'm gonna like
No.
try to get to the
No.
doorway.
Oh,
and,
Seraphine,
like,
make a charisma save.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
Demon
it.
blood.
Oh God,
Mm.
please, please. No.
No!
No.
I know that face. No.
Oh,
No, you can't actually do that. Come on.
You're gonna give her that 20? Is that thing
I got 6. Okay, guys. Plus 3. That's a 9. I can't control the dice.
Seraphine snatches the bunny.
can I do something?
Yes. What do you do?
No.
I grab Seraphine and cast Warding Wind.
What does
Just
that
have
do?
to.
So Warding Wind is a spell that just pretty much it's centered on me, so that's why I grabbed Seraphine first.
Well, hold on. Let's all roll initiative just so we can see who goes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're lucky.
All right, Lilia, what did you get?
I got a 15.
15 for Lilia. Seraphine,
Oh.
a 12. What about Bracey?
15.
Oh, wrong book.
Oh, you tie. You must have a higher dex, right?
Yes, I do have a high dex.
Winthrop,
Yes.
what'd you get?
Get for initiative.
I had a natural 20,
Yeah.
Ooh.
so a 22.
So, Seraphine grabs the bunny with the Infinity Gauntlet, or the Gauntlet of Redemption. And it looks like she's making her way. She's going to head towards the pit. The wind is blowing and almost pulling you towards the pit. Winthrop, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
Firstly, how strong is the wind that's pulling towards the pit? I'm curious.
I mean, it's not strong enough to actually move you, but it's getting stronger.
Cool. I'd like to grab Seraphine, take the bunny if I can, and just cast Warding Wind.
Okay. So
Which-
Warding Wind, what does that do?
Okay. A strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration, which is 10 minutes concentration. It deafens you and other creatures in its area, extinguishes unprotected flames in the area that are torch-sized or smaller, hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. It's difficult terrain for creatures other than myself, and attack rolls of a ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage if it can pass in or out of the wind.
So, you say it deafens creatures inside of it?
Yeah.
And other creatures in the area. Yeah, I just want to take. I just want to grab Seraphine.
So there's this big like wind coming through, but you create sort of like an eye in the storm of your own sort of vortex. It's really loud though, and so now you want to try to pull the bunny. So do an opposed strength check as Seraphine's demon blood is compelling her to do a sinister thing.
Against mine.
I dropped it. Doesn't count.
No,
That
it's
one, Seraphine. That one.
Seraphine and Winthrop.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, good luck.
No.
Oh no! Come on.
Okay, I'm just.
roll high.
My main goal is to take it in the other direction. I didn't roll good, but can I use my natural 20?
I hate you.
Yes.
We're gonna save you. We're gonna
I
save
don't
you.
even forget.
We're gonna save you.
You're not allowed to
I
have
have 17.
I normally forget this kind of thing.
Uh-huh. So, and Seraphine, what did you get?
I got a 17.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go
Winthrop,
without fight.
you pull the bunny away, and you have the gauntlet. And you've created this warding wind around you. Okay. So
And
on
I'm
my
starting to-
turn, the
Sorry.
abbot just kind of doesn't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I guess he just looks at Seraphine and draws his sword, but he doesn't do anything else. Brave Sweet, what would you like to do? You can't.
So I'm
you're like,
deafened?
Dad, you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Can I see anything though? But I
10
can
foot
see,
radius
right?
from me as the eye of the storm is where I am.
Yeah.
All right.
And so it's 20-foot diameter,
Mhm.
10-foot radius.
Mhm.
So I can move through it. Like I could try to get to the eye of the storm.
You're in the eye of the storm. So.
Terrain.
I am in the eye of the storm.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
You're in a storm inside of the storm. So.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right. Cool.
Also, it's difficult terrain for everyone that's not me, so
Okay.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, Brave Sweet, is there anything you want to do? Winthrop has snatched the bunny. You know, when I wrote this down, it didn't.
Didn't go like this.
I didn't expect a bunny to be involved.
You know, me neither.
Boy.
I mean, that's D&D for you.
Yeah.
So, Brave Sweet, do you want to do anything? You don't have to do anything.
But I do recognize that that Winthrop. Would I think either of them are acting out of their demon blood?
Yeah, Seraphine is obviously.
Definitely. I'm freaking out.
Seraphine's wearing this evil angel
Yeah.
armor.
I
also.
look a little fucked up.
Okay, obviously. I want to trip her.
You know, trip
Trip?
Seraphine?
Yeah, so she like falls, just falls.
Okay.
We just need her to not try to grab the bunny. We need her to somehow, or we need to somehow.
It's up to you. You have to voice yourself.
So I think that's
All right.
What is tripping? What do I have to do?
I'm not sure what that kind of action would
Yeah,
be.
it's like
Strength or something? Dex?
Dex or
A
strength?
weird modified grapple.
192.
Mhm.
They used to have a thing called Bull Rush. Let me just see.
I mean, you can just grapple her.
yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I think actually we could just grapple her because we want to put the gauntlet, like, we want to do something with her on the gauntlet.
Right.
And we don't want her
Whatever you
acting out. Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna try to grapple her.
All right, so yeah, well then you gotta look at grappling, which I can't remember either.
Here, I got it.
Oh, I got it.
Told you.
Grappling. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. Grapple. The target of your grapple, blah blah blah. You seize the target, so you're going to make a grapple check instead of an attack roll. So it's a strength athletics check, contested
Alright.
by the target's strength athletics or acrobatics. So you have to make an athletics check, and Seraphine can make either an athletics or an acrobatics to defend
Okay.
against.
Okay.
I'll make an acrobatics.
So you can do a
Oh,
leg
that's
sweep.
not bad. Oh, I got good athletics too. I got a 19.
You're gonna be so mad at me.
What?
I
What?
got
Come on.
19+2, so that's 20.
Ah.
So sorry.
Pretty
I'm
sweet.
so sorry.
You try to trip Seraphine, but Seraphine is too nimble.
I recognize the fact that I'm an old lady now, and I.
Aww.
No.
Oh,
I was
jeez.
sure.
Ah.
But like,
So
kind of
sad.
fall on myself.
It's very drafty in here.
I'm gonna get a cold.
I
She's
catch a
she's
cold.
going past like as an old lady, like everybody else is hearing fine, but she's just like, what?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Lilia, it's your turn, Lilia. Winthrop has the gauntlet.
What you gonna do, Lilia?
Tripper.
You want? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Tripper.
Okay, so from what I get is that we need the angel dude to use the gauntlet. Because he's the only one who knows, like, is a follower of Umber.
That you know of, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we need you to be contained.
Okay.
In that case, I am going to do plant growth,
Oh. Okay.
and I'm gonna like encase us in a woods, so she can't get out.
Ooh.
Encase her in a what?
I'll like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
So you encase her in what?
And
Like,
it's trees, just trees, you know, bushes,
branches.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a thorn bushes, rose bushes that are just gonna wrap around like Sleeping Beauty tower situation.
Okay. So
It's I can do like a.
all right. It's just all normal plant. We'll say that like between the cracks of the stones, there's like weeds and stuff, and they grow and they wrap around Seraphine. Now, as far as I can tell, it doesn't immobilize her. It just moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every foot it moves. So you
And
can
it's also rough
Yeah.
terrain.
Yeah, so it's double rough terrain for me.
So yeah. So like Seraphine is like wrapped in all these vines and stuff. Okay, Lilia?
And I want to. God, this is gonna
Gonna do what you gonna do.
But I want to like
You
do
do it.
Do it.
I'm just thinking that like if I were to give bardic inspiration to Seraphine, would she be able to like break the hold of the demon blood?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then I'm gonna be like, Seraphine, you're better than this. You know you're stronger than any goddamn demon in the whole entire universe. Just because you're amazing on your own, you don't need to do this.
Okay.
Please.
Seraphine, you can make a charisma save, and what's the bonus from the inspiration?
I believe it's a d6.
Oh
So
god.
you can roll d20 plus d6 for your charisma save.
Okay, let's see how much that is. 7. 11.
Oh man. So you just like you barely. Oh well, you know why? Because you're deafened from the wind, so you can't hear her.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Lilia, you call out to
hear.
her, but she cannot hear you through the wind.
Oh fuck.
The plants.
Oh, god.
Sorry.
But Seraphine did see Lilia's expression
like,
on her
I
face.
saw her try.
Okay, but does it visually like look like something like she was like trying to break out of it?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay.
All right, so
God.
Seraphine, on your turn, make one more charisma save.
okay.
I mean, you're kind of trapped in plants.
Yeah.
And your wind.
Okay, so that's 3. 15.
Oh, okay. All right. So on Seraphine's turn, the dark power that is controlling this place is furious, and the pit, like the wind pulling things in, actually starts to pull chunks of stone from the wall of the temple flying in. But you are in kind of the eye of the storm, so all around you, the temple is starting to come apart as this thing is furiously trying to stop you from doing whatever it is you're going to do. So Seraphine, you snap out of it. Your demon rage is under control. You're kind of restrained by plants.
Yeah.
And you see Winthrop across from you in the eye of the storm, the wind blowing your hair, and she's got a bunny holding the gauntlet of redemption. The abbot is looking at you with his sword. So what would you like to do?
Okay, well, I have a DM question.
Yeah.
Using the mist in my domain, is that an action or a bonus action?
That'd be an action, I think. Depending on what you want to do. Like, what do you want to do?
I want to grab the bunny and mist myself away. But that might be 2 actions.
Yeah, that would be 2. I mean,
Yeah.
you could use the mist to send the rabbit somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, because when I was encased in plant growth, I was still holding on to the. Stop it. I was still holding on to the bunny when all this stuff happened. Would I still be if I was wrapped in plant growth? Or would I have let go?
What? What would you say? I don't understand.
So like when all this stuff was going down, when I was basically like demonized, I had hold of the bunny, and Winthrop created the Eye of the Storm. I was still holding on. She tried to grapple me. Bracewee tried to, and then Lilia tried to encase me in plants. Would I still be holding it or no?
Holding the rabbit?
Yeah.
No,
Stop.
no.
We're like touching it. Got it.
Winthrop pulled it away from you, and it's kind of quite a ways away from you.
Okay. Yeah. Shit,
so you could use an action to move the rabbit with the mist, or you could use an action to move yourself with the mist. Right now, you have control of your faculties, though. You're not compelled to throw anyone into the pit. So whatever you want to do, you can do.
Okay. Yeah. Shit. I didn't expect to make my save, so I don't know what to do now. Yeah, that kind of threw me through my loop.
The power of friendship, man.
You hear in the howling wind in your mind, you do hear an entity demanding that you throw the gauntlet into the pit.
Freaking mind wind speaking.
Right?
Definite.
Just be like, I have to come up with something else because I can't get out of the vines then. Yeah, I can't even do that.
I know we're over time. I just want to go a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Everybody's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pause it because I have to think of something like a whole new plan. Because I don't have anything anymore.
No, you got to. We got to do it right now.
We were a little bit late too, so
it's gonna take me like a minute because I have no idea. That changed what I was gonna do.
I mean, you can just hold your turn.
I don't want to skip my turn.
Oh, go ahead. You can. We have a minute. We have a minute.
Okay, it's not gonna take a minute. I have to look through all my spells now, and because I'm not touching anyone, so I can't move them.
Anyway, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, I don't know what I can do.
Holding onto a bunny for dear life.
Yeah.
What an interesting game.
I know.
What an interesting situation we
The
found
fate is chosen by a bunny that picked up in
Barovia. Try to get out of the vine.
I love the most powerful bun in the universe.
So you want to use... Alright, so wait, are you using your control of the mists to get yourself out of the vines?
No, I'm just gonna use my pop out my claws and just break apart the vines because I can't really do anything. Because that's the only solution I can have.
You slice through the plant growth. Are you making your way towards Winthrop?
Yeah, but if I get out of that, I still have half movement. So try to get as close as I can.
All right, so you get
difficult terrain.
Yeah. So it has my movement speed.
All right, well, let's go out of initiative here. I just want to know what. So, Seraphine, what is your plan? Like, what do you want?
Take the bunny and disappear.
Oh. And Winthrop, what's your plan? Because you would actually go after Seraphine.
Okay.
My plan is to go towards, like, go back to the abbot and ask for assistance with the gauntlet, because I know he's a redemption angel.
So you go right after Seraphine. So Seraphine's cutting through the plants. Winthrop, you come over to the abbot holding up the bunny. Ooh, you know, and it's got the gauntlet. And what do you want him to do?
Like, you wanted to redeem someone with a dark power. This is the best shot I know of.
Oh,
And
let's
if
wait. Everybody's deafened.
Yes.
Yeah,
if I start talking, I do drop it. It was mostly to keep Seraphine away.
You drop it?
I'll drop it as soon as I get to the abbot.
You run over to the abbot
How far?
holding the rabbit. Do you hand him? Do you hand the rabbit to the abbot, or do you just
rabbit to the abbot?
Abbot. Let's go.
Well, I would assume, like, just in a way that it's like, I don't know how to take this off of a rabbit's hand, but go like,
gotta kill the rabbit.
No.
Try to, like, how do you do this?
This is your doing, Brave Sweet.
I know.
All right,
I know.
and you're dropping your warding wind?
When I get to the abbot, yes.
As soon as she does that, I'm barreling towards him.
All right. So you run over with the rabbit. You want the abbot to take the rabbit, and you turn off your warding wind,
Yes.
which was blocking the suction vortex. Everybody make strength save.
I didn't realize it got that strong.
Yeah,
Yes,
I got
it was
one.
pulling pieces of the temple apart.
Strength.
Lily, you got a 1.
No.
Oh no!
What
You're
is
gonna be
Seraphine?
dull.
Like a little bean in the
I
wind.
got
I
a
got
natural 20.
Okay.
One
Wow.
time.
Of course he did. Of course
It's
he
my
did.
domain.
Of
What-
course
I
he
can roll
did.
everything.
You can do whatever the flip you want.
What did Winthrop get?
Nice.
Strength, right?
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
19.
I got a 0, you guys.
And
I
mine.
didn't realize that it was that strong. I forgot about the temple falling apart.
I
Brave
got a
Sweet.
15.
A
I got
what?
15.
15. I got to roll for the abbot.
Oh, come on, Abbott.
And the
You
rabbit.
have to roll for the rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Winthrop,
rabbit.
make another roll. Yeah, strength
okay.
roll to hold on to the rabbit.
15?
Oh, thank you, God. So, all right, everybody. So the warding wind goes off, and suddenly, the wind is it's pulling pieces of stone off of the temple, and Lilia goes flying. Lilia, make a dex save as you tumble across the floor into the other room, right to the edge of the pit, and there's like stones crashing past you.
Oh, can I have a reaction?
What'd you get, Lilia, on your dex save?
11.
Do I have an action?
You all
or-
watch in horror as Lilia is sucked into the pit.
I am sorry.
Disappears.
So many things are happening.
And that's where we'll stop for today.
Oh,
What? Oh my God.
The
Crazy.
rabbit and the
not part of
rabbit.
the plan.
Why
Crazy.
am
The
I
little gnome.
This is, why am I always the one who such Ah!
Should have taken the rabbit.
What the heck? Amazing. All right, that was
This
really
was
good.
perfect.
That was
This
really
is
cool.
perfect.
I am so mad right now. I forgot about the temple falling apart.
That's okay. It's
The
easy.
abbot and the rabbit and the little gnome slide down a big hole.
The
All right.
rabbit did not.
Well, let's do some plugs real quick. I'll turn on my circus music.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy. That was really cool.
I don't like it.
All
I
right.
can't believe you guys killed Lilia.
I didn't mean to.
We did not.
Well, I own the domain, so we'll figure it out.
We're
Wow.
fine. We
Just
got
went
you.
into the pit.
I
can't-
don't.
Me
I know,
either.
but like,
Right
can
in the
go in
hands
there,
of
right?
whatever fucking demon you summoned.
And
So,
the-
I'm pretty sure I can go in there. I'll figure it out.
The dex save was like to hold on to the edge, and you didn't. I make that. I mean, that's brutal.
He's not a strong being. I don't know what's telling me.
Holy cow! Thank you, Scotty. Oh, I think
Oh,
I think Scotty just gave somebody a natural 20. Oh.
Come on,
Would
Scotty.
have been nice.
All right,
a little too late.
Ugh.
Scotty, I gotta roll. It's a random person. Let's see. Hold on though. Oh, it actually goes to Brave Suite.
Shit.
Go.
Didn't need that, but hey.
There you go.
Although,
Can I give it to the gnome that's flying across?
That's fine. This way Seraphine will realize her mistakes and
Shut up! I'll get you out. I can go later.
I'll have to think about that for next week. Maybe that we can give that to Lilia. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. So let's do plugs or outros. Lilia, do you have any plugs?
Yes. On Fridays, I play on Retroverse, where the world is ending and my character is a trash pile. So come check us out there. It's a good time, and soon, very soon, we're going to be starting Test Wave 2 stuff, which is going to be super fun, and I get to play the most adorable magic girl in the world. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's all I have for now.
Chloe, do you have any plugs?
Just the usual. You can find me here next week while we cry at Dungeon Academy. And then over on Twitter, you can find me at Chloe_Fairy1. And I'm beta testing some chapters with the lovely ladies. So hopefully you will see some
Super good.
fiction.
I'm so mad about it.
Super
I'm
excited.
going to have this week up and
Must protect.
last week's and the first ever episode because I have to go back and rethink everything that we did. So check out my Twitter for that stuff coming up.
Cool. Rena, do you have any plugs?
Well, on Twitter, I am at MIKO_CARINA. And by the same username, just omit the underscore, I'm here on Twitch and I've been streaming recently. Not this week, most likely, because I am heckin' busy right now. But
Killing your friends.
yeah, but the with homework, as it turns out, not okay.
Yeah.
The most recent game I've been streaming is A Hat in Time, and that's been lots of fun. So just join in on that. I've been doing art more, so I might be actually posting something on Twitter that related to that at some point, hopefully, if I am brave enough to add color.
Do it.
Awesome.
Do it.
And Brienne, you got any plugs for us, Stinkcat Breezy?
Yes. Do you want to follow my Twitter? Yes, you do, because you want more crazy stuff like I usually do. Head on down to Stinkcat Breezy on Twitter. And I'm also Stinkcat Breezy on the Instagrams. I've been using the Instagrams. I've been sketching, drawing. Haven't been posting really because I go, ew, that's gross. And also I'm doing like school stuff right now. But it's getting close to the end of the year, so more stuff is coming your way. And of course, come here, same time, same channel for Dungeon Academy. It's gonna get crazy. You think bunnies are the most exciting thing I can pull out of a hat?
Stay tuned for a little
More
bit of my new
shenanigans.
character.
Oh shit!
This time I'm thinking an orc lady.
Gosh, dang it! I forgot!
I forgot too. I only remembered I had the bunny because you mentioned it in the chat. I was like, oh,
yeah, I didn't
thanks.
expect you to take him out right then.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Thank you to everybody in the chat and everybody who donated.
Yeah,
bits,
thank
everybody
you.
who watched.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank
Yes, thank you for the
Lord-
ClutchNat 20.
Yeah. And chill room. I'll try to make you a VIP. I'll try not to forget. I'll do it right after. Yeah. So got a whole bunch of shows. Waffle Talk Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Check it out.
Next Saturday, I'll be doing it 3 p.m. Eastern. Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Which
Somebody
is
died.
super good. It's so good.
They died on episode 2. And
Nope.
6:30, Hell's Rebels.
Spoilers! I haven't watched yet.
Oh, well, I just said somebody died. That's all I said.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks everybody for
I
watching.
get it was Trish.
We will find out what happens to Lilia next week.
I'm
Bye,
sorry.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.